Peace, 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 brothers and sisters. Your brother Abundant. Transformation, body, mind, soul. It's an audio book to awakening. Part 4. At times I sit back. It's been a beautiful year. I had a beautiful summer and everything through this process. And as you keep going, you learning and learning. Every day is just something different. The sun is shining more beautiful. And I'm just enjoying this before the weather break in. I'm just moving so fast with these audios. It just feels so good because at the same time, I would tell brothers and sisters, I need some inspiration. I need something to inspire me more to do to keep going. Because sometimes when you're around a lot of inspiration, it gives you ideas, and you sit back. I mean, I do. I sit back and listen to everything, and I take from each conversation. Sometimes I can get a word. Sometimes I can get a format. Sometimes I can get a sentence. Sometimes I can just get one word. And just the idea to make me think of a book. And it's so beautiful because who knew I'll be sitting here right now doing audios, books. Who knew? Who knew from the music game, from the streets life, from everything I went through in life, I'll be sitting down doing audio books. Who knew? I tell you, it's the best experience. It's a dream come true. And I'm so glad to be blessed to do these things. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I don't speak on my own no more. I'm so glad I found meditation. I'm so glad I made a transformation. I'm so glad that when it came down to this, I was taught the right way and let it come to me. I'm so glad I found out the right format, what meditation is all about and what can it do and what do it offer you. I was so glad to find these things out. In life sometimes people are scared to change when they're used to the same situation. Scars are scars, bruises are bruises. And scars and bruises heal while you're not healed. In life, you can be in a bad situation, a bad job, whatever the case may be. But you don't want to walk away from that job because you say, hey, I walk away, I ain't got nothing. How am I feed my family? So you take the abuse. I seen people work 10 years at a job or something, they just got adapted to it. Me, I'm not that type of person. Always been that type of person to carry myself with respect. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're the owner of this place. When you talk to me, you're going to talk correct. And that's how I always carry myself. Because at the end of the day, I'm a boss just like they're a boss. But matter of fact, I'm not a boss. I'm a leader. Bosses give orders. Real bosses is leaders. Lead by example. It's the same thing when I break down the workforce system. That people getting mistreated and stuff like that. Well, the program I had and I'm going to put together and design for the workforce is I want to send a team up in there. Team that's my team. Send them up in there. Show them ways in life. What we would do is we'll interview everybody, see where their head is at. We'll watch them, observe how they work and everything, how they treat each other. The conversation that's going on. We'll watch all of it, and we'll record all this, and then we'll just play it and let them see how they interact with each other. Sometimes you have to let people see it so they can believe it. These days, what we would do is we would sit with these people, but before we would sit with them, we would sit with the bosses, and then we'd show the boss, the owner of the company, All right, these are your employees. This is who you want for your team. Now we're gonna show you how to shape up and bring in a brand new team by evaluating by evaluating people, bringing in team workers, changing up the management system, and then one more thing. Then we work with the owners, showing the owners how to interact with the employees, showing the owners, come down off that chair, interact with your employees. Start doing good things for your employees. Have vacation things set up for your employees. Have picnic parties set up for your employees. Have that set up for your employees. Nothing cheap. Your employees should always get the best. Because at the end of the day, without your employees, you won't have a business. So even go both ways. You would still have a business, but would you want a successful business? You want a business that always win? Or do you want a business that always crash every time the stock market crash? You don't want to be like the stock market up and down. You always want to be up, never going down. Because when you got a winning team and you provide for your team, it's like providing for your family. That same thing you would do for your family, the same thing you would do for your team. I'm learning in life because we have kids, that everybody's your family. Anytime you make friends or anything outside your family, that's your family too. So everybody, that's how you build a winning team. And I believe in the workforce system is the way people treat each other, and they have that. See, I said before you go into work, everybody wake up and their vibration be all crazy and early in the morning. How I would have it is before you even start the day, we'll have a room set up nice, have your coffee and stuff like that, your tea, whatever the case may be. But before you go to work, it'll be like 10 minutes you sit in there, listen to some relaxing affirmations, soothe your mind, then go to work. Give you that peace through that day. Before you go home, you do the same thing. So you can go home with that same peace. See, you're not taking the stress with you home. You're able to enjoy yourself with your family. You're able to sit down and do things. You're not aggravated. You're not stressed. You're having a beautiful day. And every day is beautiful. You're loving your job. Every day your kids seeing you happy. You more feeling good about yourself because you're not getting burnt down. You're not getting disrespected. You're getting paid right money. You get treated good. You get vacation. You get to do things for your family, and it's like unbelievable. It's like the job of your dream. And that's what my team's about. So it's a lot to offer when it comes down to transformation, body, mind, and soul. It's real bigger than what you ever think. We have a system that designed in a system that keep building in a system. I kept going deep. Like, what else I didn't do? Okay, let me do a fitness workout video. I said one thing. I'm blessed in many ways because I think about this. I don't have to work out like the average person to be toned, and I stay fit all day, every day. And that's the beautiful thing. I can work out a month straight and be unbelievable. I don't even have to work out and I still have that same body. So that's being blessed. And I said one day, my Heavenly Father, when He scoped me real right. To be in my age and still be looking like that, and still putting up a fight, I thank you for that. Word up. That's some real stuff there. Not bragging or nothing, but just the way your Heavenly Father molds you. Like I said, some people are cut from a different cloth. So when you cut from a different cloth and you enter this universe, just because on this earth they treat you like dirt, when your Heavenly Father eyes you royalty. So what mean more? People that treat me like dirt or royalty? Royalty mean more to me. That's something that everybody should have in that frame of mind, royalty. So these audios will keep coming. I did an audio called Song of Songs. That was a beautiful one. I did another one last night. These are all last night I did. I did another one called Twin Flame. I did another one, The Art of Love. So yeah, these audios is like going crazy. It's like very inspiring. It's like very good, like to keep it going like that. So yeah, it's real deep, and it just had me like really thinking about a lot of things. So yeah, it get real deep, very beautiful. Like when they just keep coming, and don't stop. That's the beautiful thing. Me, I'm just learning. Like I said before, I'm just going with the wave. Because like I said before, I deserve the best in life. We all deserve the best. So when you start acting like that, you get the best. I let everything come to me. Like I said, I go with the flow. I don't pick and choose. I ain't got time to pick and choose. Go with the flow. Go with the current. That's what I'm learning. I said these audios are coming quick in time and quick and flat. Everything I need is coming real fast. Everything I need is coming fast. Everything. These audios gonna take off. Everything gonna be successful this year because I am putting in that work. I'm still working. No matter what I went through, the trials, the tribulation, the separation, but I'm still working. Like I said before, I had to go through the storm to stand up, to fight the battle. See, I believe when people did me dirty, it was like, okay, it was more they won the war. But see, I won the battle, and that's the beautiful thing. I won the battle. The battle is when you stand up and keep fighting, and you fight for victory, you won't stop until you get victory. And that's the battle. And that's the battle of glory. Like I tell brothers and sisters, I'm not here to please you. I'm here to please my Heavenly Father. There's no disrespect thing, but everybody should think like that. It's not a disrespect. It don't bring you from nobody. It's just letting you know that respect level you have at the end of the day. Yes, I'm loving you. Whatever my Heavenly Father give me and put in front of me, yes, I gotta love it because He's giving it to me. Never be selfish when somebody give you a gift. So like I said, this had to happen. Or everything had to happen. I had to leave my house for a reason. All had to happen because, like I said, if I was home, none of this would have came about. See, I didn't understand the situation when it all went down, and how everything went down was like it was puzzled. It was puzzled. I was aggravated. I was pissed because it wasn't about that. I knew I was right, and how the judge would just say you're evicted. You gotta leave your premises. I was like, wow. So it was very, very disturbing just to go through that. So yes, I was aggravated, but at the end of the day, I was blessed because, like I said, I had an office, and my office set up real good. So it was like being blessed at the same time. I had a place to go. I sat here, I didn't know what to do at first, so I was just sitting here like many nights I sat here, and I just started thinking. But I always hung with my brothers every day too, my neighbors, my community. But the lonely nights I sat here, always wondering, thinking, all right, what's my move? What's my next move? And then it was like keep working. So I just started meditating. I forgot something, so I went back to my pattern again. Once I started going back to my pattern, everything started coming to me. I started waking up like 2, 3 o'clock at night, just stay working. Dropping audio, recording audio, and I just kept doing it. Or some ebooks was coming out of nowhere. I was able to do books left and right. with the beautiful day, because it's showing brothers and sisters how my Heavenly Father is working in deep. You see the way He's working in me, or everything becoming like a floodgate is open. See, all my blessings are coming now, but the floodgate is open. So now, since the floodgate is open, yeah. So you go through the challenge in life. But I'd say again, I'm glad it did happen, because it didn't happen, you wouldn't hear these audios. Everything happened for a reason, and that's gonna be another idea for another book or every season. See, if we're gonna see, these are all ideas that be always stay creative, always stay creative. But I said back, do it. But most of the time, it's just sometimes you do get lonely, because sometimes me, I like to bounce thoughts off of people. You know, I like to have conversation, make you feel like you know you're alive, you're human. So most of the time, yeah, I spend my time by myself. But you know, I've been spending most of my time by myself, so sometimes you get used to it. I don't complain too much. Sometimes I just look at it, hey, company here and here, yeah, I don't mind company. You know, because it feels good for somebody to come see you, just to have a conversation. It just feels good at times. So, yeah, everything really feel good. So, this makes you think at times. But everything would be good. I just know one day you could be lonely. I know one day you could be sad. I know one day you could be lonely. I know one day you could have nothing. And I know the next day you can wake up and you feel like you're in heaven. And the sun will never stop shining on you. That's all I know. Your brother Abundant, Transformation Body, Mind, and Soul. Audio book, Awakening, Part 4. Stay blessed.